Well, here on Coast Life and within Draper Media, many of us wear many different hats, and that label is not limited to our chief meteorologist, Paul Williams, who today is joining us on the Coast Life couch wearing the prostate cancer guy.
Yes, my alter ego.
Yes, and
I'm prostate cancer man, not Batman, but I'm prostate cancer man.
I like that. That's a good.
I'm prostate cancer man.
But this is a title that many of our viewers are familiar with that you wear your story as well, and this is just a cause that is so near and dear to your heart. And I know that you guys have a couple of events coming up to kind of spread the word, help educate people, and give people opportunities to take care of themselves when it comes to potentially dealing with a prostate cancer diagnosis.
Well, see, and the problem with prostate cancer, and it's similar in some other cancers too, is that prostate cancer, one of the number one symptoms is that there are no symptoms. And just kind of give folks a background, let's say, because maybe this is the first time somebody's seen. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer by accident. I was actually seeing a heart doctor because I had heart problems. And because I couldn't find a regular physician, he said, well, let's just go ahead and run some tests anyway. This is when I moved here for this new job. So he takes these tests, and I take this thing called a PSA test. Now most guys are hesitant about prostate cancer because everybody fears the finger.
We get it.
Fear of the finger, and I get that, but a PSA test is a blood test. You simply take the blood, boom, and they test you and they check your prostate-specific antigens, not a public service announcement, it's a prostate-specific antigen test. And that test came back on me, for lack of a better phrase, hot, okay? And then I took it again, it came back hotter in 2 weeks, and then hotter than that 2 weeks after that. And I was fortunate because I had absolutely no symptom, especially being a heart patient. I was already working out, and eating a plant-based diet and doing all the healthy stuff. And this was growing in my body unbeknownst to me. It's a sobering moment when your doctor looks you square in the eye and says, a month from now, you might not have been here.
I can't imagine.
Okay, so that's why I am so immediate and such a rush to talk about prostate cancer and get projects out and stuff like that.
Well, I think that early diagnosis makes a huge difference. I actually have a friend, one of my high school friends, so he's the same age as me, we're 33, and he just got diagnosed with colon cancer.
I thought you were 23.
No. Paul, you can come here anytime. We love you hanging out on the Coast Life couch.
I thought maybe 27.
No, we're 33.
Oh, okay, my bad.
My apologies. Go on. But he's caught it early. His doctors are saying everything is promising, and it's that early catch that can make the complete difference in whether you're here with us or not a few months from that diagnosis. So I know that you are so passionate about spreading the word in our community, putting on these incredible events, and I understand you need some help with that too.
So here's what's been going on. A lot of folks understand the plight and understand the passion. We are trying to do a lot more this year.
Good.
Okay, so here's why I'm talking to you right now. We need volunteers. Yes. So we meet by Zoom every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks every 2 weeks Tuesday morning, we do a Zoom call at about 10 o'clock.
Nice.
Every other week.
Perfect.
And we need people that are planners, people that like putting things together, people that like going out into the community and letting folks know what we're doing, or going out and soliciting businesses to jump on board to help with us. So we're really looking for that, because we're trying to put on not only this, but we're trying to do a couple of other projects that we're going to reveal a little bit later in the year. One of them, I think I even lassoed Charlie.
I believe you have,
Yeah. So that's going to be a little surprise down the road. So what we're doing is we're going to go out to Mariachi's restaurant, and that's going to be on the 24th of March.
Yep.
All right, and it's going to be on a Tuesday, and so we're going to start at about 11 o'clock, just before lunchtime. So come by Mariachi for lunch, and they are going to be donating a percentage of their sales that day to our walk.
Perfect. And Mariachi's good. You're in for a good lunch.
Exactly. And those are the kind of partners we're looking for. Like, if there are businesses that are like, hey, you know what, we'll help raise money for you guys. We're looking for business partners to help us with raising money, because here's what we did last year. We were able to test guys for free.
Incredible.
Now get this. The state of Delaware just approved a law requiring this blood test to be covered by insurance.
Good.
But you had to have legislation, because this test can cost $250 for one blood test. I had 3 just to make sure I was okay. So that was $750 off the jump, and I don't know. I mean, I don't make politician money. You know what I'm saying? Because they
They don't tell you that about journalism.
Yeah, man, apparently they can print it out. I don't make politician money. So imagine, and then the part, and this is the part that's really sad. We live in Sussex County. We love the beach. This disease affects 1 out of 8 men. 1 out of 6 black men, particularly in the inner city.
Yep.
Guess who's catching up with the black men? White men in the country. So now, white males in the country, sort of rural areas or rural white men, now they are catching it because they're not going to the doctor. They're not going to the doctor, and access to medical care is being cut. So so here's what we're trying to do. We want to get as many men to get a free test as much as possible, but that takes effort, that takes money, that takes you guys to help us out. I can't shell it out, although I paid for people to have them just because I feel that
you're
way.
that passionate.
But I can't pay for it all, you know, and I'm not trying to, but it's a community effort. So if you're able to go down to Mariachi's restaurant, it's a Mexican restaurant. They have great food, I'm told, by reliable source.
Yes, I'm a big fan.
You know, it's going to be at 11 o'clock, and it's going to be throughout the whole day, but we're going to be doing some live stuff at 11 o'clock anyway. But remember, we need those volunteers. Of course, we can always use funds, and if you want to volunteer, go to walk4prostatecancer.org and hit the volunteer tier category, and then put fundraising. We need fundraising and solicitations, and we need people who are going to help really raise that money so we can get more guys tested. Because my goal this year is to see if we can get over 200 men tested at the walk, and then perhaps even spread some opportunities for folks away from the walk to get some more testing. Because that's where we're going with this thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a crucial test, and to make it accessible to people in our area. I mean, again, as that gap starts to close and people have a harder time getting a hold of medical care or taking care of themselves, whether it's cost, it's travel, whatever the case is.
Accessibility.
Just that accessibility.
Really a problem. And last but not least, you never heard, like your friend who got diagnosed with colon cancer, and unfortunately, I have a kinship with anybody who's had cancer. Melanoma, prostate, whatever, okay? Colon, without early diagnosis, it's a death sentence. And you have never heard the scariest words of your life other than words, you have cancer.
I imagine it takes you out of your body for more than a minute.
That's a whole nother animal. You have cancer. You think that's for old people. That's for other people. That's for you people over there, or you people over there. For unhealthy people or irresponsible people. No, you can be responsible with your body. You can be a doctor and catch cancer.
Yes, you can. So if folks are just as touched by your passion for all of this, or they, maybe you just want to hang out with Paul for a little bit. You want to be a volunteer. That works.
That works.
Make sure you check out. It was Walk4Prostate
Cancer.org.
Walk4Cancer.org, and make sure you help kind of spread this message and spread this word, because it doesn't work if we don't take care of each other.
I like to say that one more time. It just doesn't work if we don't take care of each other.
Exactly.
Because you know what we are?
We're a community.
And we are our brother's keeper.
Yes.
We are.
We are. Well, Paul, thank you so much for being here today on the Coast Life Couch. And I know everybody, thank you for the gorgeous weather, too, you've been giving us.
Well.
I know it's not sticking around.
Well, it's on the short shelf life.
That's,
Thursday's a whole nother difference. Tomorrow's a whole nother day. But
we'll check in with Paul later on that full forecast. But for now, enjoy the nice weather, and thank you again for being with us here on Coast Life. But we've got more coming your way, more fun that you don't want to miss.